I attended church. I enjoyed attending church in Bradford-on-Avon, but I knew there was something missing. I had so many friends in the church who had that something that I didn't have. Faith? No, faith doesn't describe it. They had something else. Some of them had a light that shone in their eyes, and I thought that was very desirable, but I wasn't quite sure how I could achieve it. But certainly it was something rather wonderful that they had. And then one day, I didn't take communion. I used to have a blessing from the priest. And I enjoyed having a blessing from the priest. That was a lovely moment. But one day, after morning service, a man in the choir came up to me and said, "Why don't you take communion?" And I said, "I'm not confirmed in the Church of England." "I don't think that matters," he said, and that was the end of that. A short time later, 2-3 weeks, a dear friend who has a very strong faith said to me, "Why don't you take communion?" And I said, I'm not confirmed. "Would you like to talk more about it?" she said. And I said, "Perhaps," but I didn't say it with any great enthusiasm. Then I went to a meeting, again, possibly 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, and I found myself sitting next to Bishop Robert. And Bishop Robert turned to me and said, "Why don't you take communion?" I didn't think about it, but later on it dawned on me that the Word of God doesn't come out of the sky after a great roll of thunder. It comes through ordinary human voices. And it dawned on me that that was God asking me those questions through those three people. I would have said as a teenager, I had a sort of faith, which wasn't very deep. I didn't think a great deal about it. But then I think it was being at university. One meets all kinds of people, one has fresh ideas coming in, one is taught to question, one is taught to think. And any little faith I had, it didn't filter away, but it was, if it had had any strength at all before, it didn't have any strength then. Yeah. And that lasted for years. I didn't attend church regularly. And it wasn't until after my husband had died and I moved to the Cotswolds, that I went to the village church there. And gradually, my belief strengthened. And so many people were so kind, so welcoming. There was so much love. And I realized that what I was looking for was perhaps to be found. It's difficult, isn't it, what one would say to one's younger self. I think I'd say, just be patient. It will come. Don't expect anything. Don't beat yourself up because you haven't got that strong faith that others have. But just wait, and eventually you might find yourself groping towards it. It's never too late Does God think it's too late? Certainly not. It's never too late. If I were 105, I still wouldn't be too old to accept God. God is timeless. God doesn't care whether you're 2 or you're 102. So I would certainly say to an older person, get on with it. Just reach out. I've shared my story. Will you share yours?